Hey, and welcome to the GSD Playbook. We're the team from GSD Coach and Recruiting.
And our mission is simple. We build A-player revenue teams fast.
Yep, and each week we're sharing the proven systems and playbooks we use to help SaaS founders stop guessing and start winning at hiring. I'm Travis Janko.
And I'm Angie Janko. And today's play is all about tackling one of the biggest frustrations in hiring, the candidate who sounds amazing in the interview, but completely fails to perform in that role. We know about this, don't we, Travis?
Oh,
The,
yeah.
cl- the classic great talker. So how do you get past a polished pitch to find out if somebody has real substance?
Yeah, you have to get them out of the hypotheticals, Angie, and into evidence. One of the best tools for this is a simple framework that we've used for years. It's called the STAR method, and we've really perfected how to use this to find A players.
Yeah, I love this method. So, Travis, can you break it down for us and tell us kind of what it's all about?
Yeah, absolutely. It's a simple acronym for how to structure an answer to provide proof of past performance. So, S is for situation. That's a very specific context of a story. T is for task. That's the goal that they're trying to achieve. A is for action, the specific steps that they personally took. And then R is for result. That's the measurable and quantifiable outcome, Angie.
Yeah, I love this. It really forces the candidate to tell a real story and not just a good one. How do
Yeah.
you actually form a question to kind of use that structure, Travis?
Yeah, the first thing, Ange, is you have to turn those generic questions into very specific ones. So instead of asking super vague questions like, how do you handle difficult clients? You want to ask a star based question, something like, tell me about your most difficult client relationship and the specific actions you took to turn it around.
Yeah, that's a much better question. So, once you've asked it, what are you actually listening for in that answer?
Yeah, there's a lot of things, but I would say, Angie, two things are mission critical. First, you need to listen for the pronoun. A players are typically going to say, I did this. B players are typically going to say, we did this, as you know. And second, we want to listen for the numbers. A strong answer always ends with a very quantifiable result.
Got it. So, can you give us a full kind of side by side example?
Yeah, absolutely. Let's use the question, tell me about a time you missed your sales quota. As you know, we get some interesting responses to that.
We do. So, I think here the weak answer is going to be something that we frequently hear. And it'd be something like, yeah, there was one tough quarter where the whole team was struggling. We had some product issues and we all just worked harder. It's all blame and no specifics with that kind of answer.
Oh yeah, and the we all just worked harder. That's
Yeah.
that's not a process. So um now here's what an A plus star answer sounds like, Angie. They don't just give you a summary, they break it down piece by piece. So they'll start out with situation. Something like in Q3 of last year, my territory was hit by a hard new competitor who dropped their price. We've all seen that. It made my final deals really challenging. Then they move on to task. My task was to close the $45,000 gap so I could hit my $150,000 quarterly quota with only 1 month left. So now they move on to action. So I immediately scheduled a deep dive with my manager to analyze my pipeline. I identified 3 deals that had stalled. For the largest one, I built a custom ROI calculator over the weekend to prove our value beyond price. For the other 2, I brought in the head of product for a higher level technical call to create urgency, something like that. The result now would be the ROI calculator got the largest deal across the line for 30K. Woohoo!
Yeah.
The technical call unlocked one of the 2 for 15K, and I ended my quarter at 103% of my number, finishing with 155K. Now, Angie, that is proof.
Oh my gosh, the difference between the weak answer and that strong answer using star is night and day.
Yeah.
And I think one is a story about personal ownership. You heard a lot of the I's in the answer, and the other is really just a list of excuses that just were very general in nature.
Exactly, Angie. It's a simple framework, but it's a powerful filter for finding reps who own their results. So if you want a full deep dive on this, you can read our complete blog post on the STAR method. It's in the blog
Yeah.
session on our section on our website.
Yeah, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more plays from the GSD Playbook.
Thanks,
Bye.
everybody.